My name is Larry Chapman. I'm the financial coach here at Durham Tech. Today we're going to talk about managing your finances during a crisis. I think the number one financial issue on people's minds right now is whether they can pay their bills. Whenever you are having trouble paying a bill, reach out to that company as soon as possible and let them know the particulars of your situation, ideally even before you get behind. Most companies want to work with you to find a payment arrangement that works. Remember that any unpaid balance for a service like an electric bill or a cell phone will need to be repaid later. So even if they let you pay it back over time, you'll still need to plan for those extra payments. Next, know how much you are spending. A critical first step in getting a handle on your finances is knowing exactly how much you are spending now. You can write down everything you spend in a notebook or get an app on your phone that keeps track of it for you by syncing with your credit and debit card accounts. So once you know how much you are currently spending, the next step is to create a bare bones budget that focuses on necessities such as food, utilities, shelter, and transportation. Think about areas where you may be spending less during this crisis, perhaps entertainment or transportation expenses, and redirect those funds to another essential area. Emergency funds. This may be the most challenging time ever to start an emergency fund. But this crisis has reminded all of us of the importance of having savings to help us get through a difficult time. Consider using a portion of a tax refund or a stimulus check to start your emergency fund. Simply getting in the habit of saving is much more important than the actual amount that you start with. I want to talk for a moment about smart banking. Having an account at a bank or a credit union is a much better choice than cashing a check at a pawn shop or a check cashing store. But avoid opening a bank account that is going to charge you a lot of fees because it requires a minimum balance that is not realistic given your current situation. Often banks will waive monthly fees for an account that receives direct deposits, like from a paycheck, so look for that. Finally, prepare but don't panic. Some people are reacting to this crisis by stockpiling large quantities of items that they worry about not being able to find later. Focus on non-perishable, essential items that you will still want to use after this crisis is over. New information is coming at us nearly every day during this crisis, and it can be tough to keep up with. The Durham Tech COVID-19 resource page is a helpful, centralized resource for the latest accurate information, so check it out. Thank you for listening. If you're interested in one-on-one coaching, my contact information is on the next slide. Be well.